Welcome back to Transformers Rescue Bots Academy Season 2. Today we're taking a look at an episode you've all been waiting for, More Than Meets the Eye. In this episode, the recruits recover a mystery cassette from an abandoned ship. But like the title hints, this tape turns out to be more than meets the eye, and we make a shocking discovery about Wedge's past. As we begin this episode, the recruits are checking out what appears to be an abandoned ship.
Oh no! I'm detecting one life sign still on board.
Someone got left behind!
With a life in danger, Perceptor authorizes the recruits to go on board and rescue them. Wow, I'm impressed. The recruits are not only piloting the Sigma by themselves, but they are now doing an emergency rescue without the senior rescue bots as well. I'm so proud of them. Nice. This reminded me how in Star Wars, sometimes you'd see them use their lightsabers to cut holes in doors and stuff. They explore the abandoned ship and find the life sign that they've been tracking under a pile of rubble.
That's a living thing?
Wait, that's a cassette! You see kids, cassettes were these things that people used to store music and other stuff on before we had CDs. Oh wait, you guys might be too young to know what CDs are as well. CDs were shiny discs that we used before things like iTunes and Spotify were invented. Well, enough of me feeling old. Back to the episode. The recruits luckily get out just in time before the whole ship explodes.
Some, like myself, scan as other objects.
But it's so tiny.
Thanks to molecular compression, certain Cybertronians can become objects much smaller than their bot mode would seem to allow.
Awesome! I love that Perceptor essentially explains what mass compression is. The technology that allows characters like Megatron and Soundwave to shrink from giant robots into tiny objects. So Perceptor tells them what a cassette is, and Hoist takes them to his Earth museum where he has a boombox.
This is called a BAM box, I think.
Okay, Bambox needs to be the name of a new cassette transformer.
And I just replaced the 20D batteries it takes to operate this thing.
It's funny because it's true. So they finally pop the cassette into the boombox and hit play. Not a bad song. I mean, I was kind of hoping for maybe something more self-referential. Maybe something like... I also like how Chuck did a little risky business homage. And so the tape ejects, and it is finally revealed to be Laserbeak. Man, this would have been so much more cool if people didn't spoil it for me months ago in the comments. But still, I think it's pretty awesome that we finally have a Decepticon in Rescue Bots Academy. And I love the music that is playing in the background as Laserbeak flies around.
Come on, we have to stop it. Who knows what a Decepticon might do? They're horrible. No way. This Decepticon is up to dirty tricks. I can't believe we risked our lives to save a dirty Decepticon.
Okay, Hotshot, you can cool it with the Decepticon hating. You know, not all Decepticons are bad.
I totally know what a Decepticon is, but what's a Decepticon?
How does Whirl not know what a Decepticon is? Has her father not taught her anything?
No! We have to find it and help it! It's injured!
Why should we help a bad guy?
As a medical officer, I have taken an oath to help anyone in need. Anyone.
Nice. I like how Medics has his own version of the Hippocratic Oath.
That's crazy. Decepticons don't count as anyone.
Whoa, chill out, Hotshot. You are really starting to push it. So Hoist tries to lasso Laserbeak, but apparently he's really strong for a little birdbot and takes Hoist for a little ride. Straight up. I'm guessing Hoist is wishing that he picked a flight mode right about now.
And the way it was leaking energon, it'll soon go into a state of hibernation.
Good. Problem solved.
Hotshot, how can you say that?
I don't care what the rest of you do. I'm going to help it.
Why would you, of all bots, help a dirty Decepticon?
Because I am a Decepticon.
Wow, this would have been so much more impactful if, again, people didn't totally spoil this for me. But still, I can feel the weight behind Wedge's words here. So it did give me some feels, even if I did know it was coming. Although, was anyone else expecting Wedge to briefly remove his multicog badge to reveal a Decepticon logo underneath it? But I guess now that I think about it, that wouldn't really make sense because in the first episode of the series, we saw all the recruits without their badges, and Wedge didn't have a Decepticon logo under there.
Wedge won a competition to come to this academy. He's the best rescue student on Cybertron.
I was a Decepticon, but Optimus Prime found me and he believed in me. He showed me there was a better way. His kindness inspired me to be a better bot.
But then again, who knows? Maybe he was covering it up with paint or something, and he could have taken off his badge here and scratched off the paint. Oh well. So Wedge goes to rescue Laserbeak, who gets caught in a tree, and his friends also come to help. Back at the academy, Laserbeak is repaired, Hotshot gives up his prejudices, and Laserbeak is welcome to stay.
He is asking why you would help a Decepticon like him.
Because rescue bots should help anyone in need, no matter who they are. Because sometimes there's more than meets the eye.
Aw, that was kind of a sweet and spark-warming end to this episode. Man, what an awesome episode. Again, it would have been more awesome if I didn't get spoiled, but it was still pretty great to finally see this episode. Even if it does look like this video was recorded on a potato. I have so many questions though. So if this is Laserbeak, then that means that that ship that they found was a Decepticon one. And if this is Laserbeak, then where is Soundwave? And if Rescue Bots Academy is in the same continuity as the original Rescue Bots and Transformers Prime, then is this the same Laserbeak from that show, but with a more G1 inspired design? And if it is, then how can Perceptor say that he has no criminal record? Or does his time with Soundwave not count? And where is Soundwave? I cannot believe that Soundwave would leave poor little Laserbeak behind like that. He may be a Decepticon, but I've always gotten the impression that Soundwave, no matter what continuity, loves his little cassette buddies. I refuse to believe that he would just leave him behind like that. Also, what happened to their ship? I assume that they were in some kind of battle with the Autobots, right? If so, then why wouldn't the other Autobots contact the Rescue Bots and tell them about it? Then maybe it wasn't the Autobots. Maybe it was some other threat like the Quintessons or something. Yeah, maybe that's it. Maybe Soundwave and the Decepticons were abducted by the Quintessons, and Laserbeak was only left behind because he was actually hiding in his cassette mode. I also wonder, Wedge said that he was originally created as a Decepticon.
At least I was created as one.
So does that mean he was built as a Constructicon? Which is kind of a reverse homage to the original Wedge from Robots in Disguise 2001, whose toy would later be repainted as the Constructicon Bone Crusher in Transformers Universe. But again, I do wonder who built Wedge. I know that it's all but confirmed that the more G1 or IDW comic style boy Whirl is girl Whirl's father. And we know that Ratchet is Medix's uncle, and I've speculated before on who the other recruits' parents might be. But now I really want to know, are one or more of Wedge's parents actually Constructicons? Again, this was such a great episode, and I look forward to seeing more of Laserbeak in future ones. Well, what did you think of this episode? As always, let me know down in the comments. Remember to like, subscribe, and do all that other fun stuff. And I'll see you back here for another Transformers Rescue Bots episode review.